You
Yeah,
do.
I
What
know.
camera are you
Yeah.
using, ECB? Your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I got
actually a pretty good
glasses.
shot.
I got glasses.
enter the Tune episode 11. Carnage wins. I am your host, the Pharaoh. We missed you. We've been gone a little while for a couple weeks, a little vacation, but we had to settle this war. Welcome back. Once again, I'm your host, the Pharaoh, alongside Hacksaw D, Carnage General Manager, Carnage Supreme Leader, the Carnage General that led his team to victory. Hacksaw D, how's it going, sir?
It's going absolutely divine. Absolutely divine. Fantastic.
And here we have
supreme.
The largest group of guests on Enter the Tune. It's looking like the Brady Bunch here. This is the Carnage winning team. I'm going to introduce one by one. We have Sean V. How's it going, sir?
It's going great.
Good. Of course, a regular on the show, Joe West. How's it going? All right.
Going good.
All right. Thanks. Former XPW World Champion, Jason McCarthy. How's it going?
Howdy, going pretty good.
Good. Now, of course, the current United States champion. Look, these next guys has so many accolades. I'm just going to name off their current status right now. We can't go down the long list. So the current United States champion, the elite, Christian Brooks, ECB. How's it going, sir?
I'm doing fantastic.
Oh man. And of course, the one, the only, the XPW World Champion, the God of Wrestling, the Alpha Omega, Adrian Coleman. How's it going?
Second verse, same as the first, simply divine.
Coleman is a regular on the show, so thank you for coming back, sir. So look, this is the Avengers basically that we're looking at. Okay. For those of you who haven't been catching up, we're done with Hold the Line pay-per-view, the brand supremacy war, Carnage versus Anarchy. And as you can see, Carnage has came out victorious. Yes. So congratulations, people. We have Hacksaw here dressed all dapper and stuff with the bow tie, with the red shades. How you feeling, sir? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. Carnage went in there, did the damn thing. Been training for weeks. Been putting on display. We dominated in the Momentum War, 3-0. Got that extra point going in the Carnage. My man ACO up top went ahead and got that first point out the way. Nah, excuse me. My man ECB coming out on top against Johnny Prince in a 60-minute Iron Man match. Watched him. What was it? About
3 or something?
7 to 7, like -2 or something like that. I'm just kidding. It was like 7 to 4. But by the end of that match, right, you could see Johnny Prince just could not handle the heat that Christian Brooks was bringing to the table. The elite was there. The level was out of this world when it came to Christian Brooks laying down that smackdown on Johnny Prince, the former IC champion. Then ACL came in, did the damn thing again against none other than Justin Wilson, the Universal Champion, right? What was it? Was at first it seemed like, ACO wasn't about to pull it off, or Justin Wilson was actually about to give ACO a loss. But the trickster, ACO, did it again. Showed why he is the longest reigning world champion in XPW history. Showed why he is a 2-time world champion in XPW, and he got that extra point as well. Then my main man Matt Submit
Ooh,
came
Max.
in with another point, laid the smackdown on Brute. I don't know why they thought that man had a chance in that match. It was a last man standing, but it was like child's play to Max. He's been out of the game for a minute. It was like child's play. It was like child's play. Now, the only other match that was done during that night of HTL this past Sunday was the 3-on-3 tag match. Team Carnage had none other than the current tag team champions, Phoenix, as well as the former XPW World Champion and the longest United States champion in XPW history, the Cowboy himself, Jason McCarthy.
Yep.
Against none other than Black Ops with Beatdown, a very well-decorated superstar, Vegatron, another very well-decorated superstar, and the former Universal Champion, former IC Champion, Evan McCarthy. Fortunately, they could not pull it out the bag. They were the only loss that Carnage had the entire night. I was throwing red flags on the table because there was a bunch of dirty stuff happening.
Yeah.
Let me get my pocket square back in
It was very,
place.
very controversial match, very tight match. A lot of officiating involved, but it was a very competitive
match.
Very competitive match. You can tell each person in that match was an expert in tag team wrestling. They knew the ins and outs. They knew the art of teamwork, some more than others, but it was a great display of 3-on-3 wrestling, especially in an elimination style format. So although Carnage did not win that match, they did put on a great show, and they went to the very last person, and it could have been anyone's match throughout the entire match. So there was that. I think there was a point.
It should have been Carnage.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it should have been Carnage.
Yeah.
That's the only point in Hold the Line that I was very disappointed in. We wanted extreme dominance, complete supremacy.
You wanted the clean sweep, huh? The complete.
I wanted the. That's what Carnage is about. We've been stacked all season. All season.
Oh.
We've had the best matches all season. Best storylines all season. Best superstars. Promos, all that. All that. I just don't really understand why exactly, what did I miss? It's my fault. It's my fault. I missed something. It was probably me placing the wrong people in that match. I might have been able to put another, have ACO and ECB run some double time, maybe even Max run some double time. I don't know. It's my fault, guys. And I know I got Sean and Joe and Jason McCarthy here. And I'd like to apologize for not, making sure you all were more prepared for what Team Anarchy had. And unfortunately, I had placed my bets on y'all. I was gonna give y'all a straight up match for the World Championship this past Carnage. Y'all are supposed to have a World Championship match if y'all would have defeated Team Anarchy in that 3-on-3 elimination, but y'all couldn't pull it out.
Right.
That's
right.
So it's my fault. It's small fight. It is my fault. So I apologize. Well, ACO, ECB, y'all good though.
Okay, and I would like to get the reaction from Phoenix. As you were listening to Hacksaw, you were a part of that 3-man elimination tag match. So I just want to get your thoughts from the members of Phoenix. How did you feel that match went? What was your mindset on trying to get the job done to win that match? I'll start with you first, Joe.
Well, my thoughts, you know, I felt like we went in prepared. I felt like we were obviously the favorite to win. And I don't know, maybe we shouldn't expect all the dirty tactics from Anarchy. Maybe caught us off guard, but Hacksaw is apologizing, but we got to own up to it. We didn't get the job done, even though I was the only one who didn't get pinned or submitted. But we should have. We started.
Well, wait.
We started
how
in the
did you
lead,
get
and we
out?
should have kept the momentum going throughout the whole match and finished it off. It should have been a sweep.
Okay, Sean, what is your reaction from that match?
Let's see here. Honestly, I feel like the match should have got overturned in our favor, since they did break a lot of rules in that match. But hey, it's fine. We eliminated Vegatron twice, since
It's always good to eliminate
proves
Vegatron.
he's the weakest link in Anarchy.
Okay.
I hit beatdown with his own finisher. That was nice.
Yep. And that also proves that no matter what, Black Ops can never defeat Phoenix.
Oh!
in a tag team.
Whoa! Shots fired! And maybe that could come back and bite you down the line. We'll talk about it, but I see Joe West, you still got that bad blood with Beat down there. You're still keeping that feud and that rivalry going, and I love to see it. I would like to talk about another match that was playing during Hold the Line, ECB. Many are saying that you had the match of the night with the Iron Man. It was a 60-minute Iron Man match. I think the longest match you've been in, and with a competitor who is famous for kicking out of everything. People gave you really great props of handling your business inside the Iron Man match. So what is your reaction after winning at Hold the Line?
I'd say that my reaction to that was sad. Funny to be the perfect one. I want them to get sick. Give me what I want.
ECB, can you move up a little bit closer to your mic?
I think your
Can
mic
everybody
is,
hear him all
your
right?
mic is a bit off. Well, we'll get back to ECB. Adrian Coleman, you had a match as well, a singles match, no special gimmicks. It was who is the best person in that ring. As Hacksaw mentioned, there was a little worry at the beginning of the match, but of course, like you always do, you come out in the end. You give them the false hope, and then you just snatch it away, and you make them realize once again that you do not lose. In fact, you are undefeated this season. No one has pinned you or tapped you out this season. So what is your reaction from Hold the Line?
Well, as you know, last season, there was another match for championship dominance, except I was on Anarchy. What happened? Adrian Coleman, world champion, walked out. And then this season, I walked in against Justin Wilson, universal champion versus world champion. Differences, brand swapped, and same result, Adrian Coleman walks out champion. So, when it comes to Hold the Line, you said it yourself. False hope. He got it. Justin, in his head, he thought he was going to take my spot. He thought he was going to be the new Adrian Coleman. But then the rookie learned the same lesson that everybody else learns. In the end, the Alpha and Omega reigns supreme.
Definitely. A lot of great matches. ECB, you're back with us? You good to go? I don't think so. So,
I'm gonna.
Okay, you there?
Volume good? Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Volume good? 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 Volume good
Yep.
Yeah, you straight.
So yeah, what was your reaction from competing in that 60-minute Ironman match against Johnny Pritz?
It was one of the hardest matches I've ever because I've never had him at that level. And me being an older competitor, I was unsure if I would be able to keep up at that level. And I found out soon I completely faster. And not the way that I wanted. I wanted the fun. That wasn't fun. That was Johnny was out of his element. It was just it wasn't fun for me. I wish the match was better. To me, the match is great, but I that is better. As a
Okay. Okay. So yes, Carnage is victorious. Y'all on the mountaintop. Brand Supremacy is season 6. Everyone will remember that Carnage, led by Hacksaw, won the night. And now these type of matches, they always have consequences. They always have a bigger reaction after these type of matches. You know, we're going back to season 2. You know, this kind of match produced the Universal, the television championship, which turned into the Universal Championship. Another result of this match, you know, appointed general managers, got people fired. You know, I think this time, you know, there was something at stake. There was something else at stake of value, and that is a number 1 draft pick, because we are having another draft, and it's very soon, sooner than you think. This Sunday, in fact, we're going to shuffle up the deck. We don't know where you're going to be, where you're going to end up on Carnage or Anarchy, but you know, things are going to shake up. You're going to face opponents you haven't faced all season, new matchups, new storylines, new rivalries, and we're going to march on to rise to glory. So, Hacksaw D, you won the number 1 draft pick. What does this number 1 draft pick means to you, and how important is this reshuffling of the deck means to the Carnage brand?
So I'll start off with how important shuffling the rosters are for this point in the season. Thus far, we are at the 6-month mark here in XPW for our 6th season. And thus far, Carnage has showed that we have had the absolute best matches put on. So the importance of actually shuffling up the rosters, I want to put more food on the table for my superstars. I want to see how they fare against the entirety of the XPW roster as a whole. So I need to bring more challenges to them. I need to bring, different styles of wrestling to them, and so they can continue to evolve as they have evolved this particular season, this first half of the season. And that brings me to how important the number 1 draft pick. One of the main things that I have been preaching this entire season is that I want to make sure Carnage is at the top of the brand hierarchy. Way better than Anarchy, way better than the X Division. So I need the best superstars, period, to be on the brand of Carnage. We need more competitors for ACO. We need more competitors for ECB. We need more competitors for Phoenix to run against. We need more challenges for these superstars. So that's how important the number 1 draft pick, and that is to the Carnage brand, and why I'm so gracious that we have earned that right to pick that number 1 spot. as well as why it's important that we do shuffle the brands.
And Coleman, with the draft upcoming, I don't think it's any surprise who's going to be picked first, but it may be a surprise. Who knows? Hacksaw is known for creating controversy and keeping people on their toes and trying to figure out, his next move. But with that being said, with the decks reshuffling, so to speak, is there any challenge you're looking forward to? Did you get a taste that hold the line that makes you look forward to? Hey, I would like to compete against this guy more, or I would like to push myself against an up and coming X Division star. Is there anyone that intrigues you?
If we lose ACL.
Okay. I thought he was just staring at me because it was a stupid question, honestly. But I think your mic is.
Me too.
He was like, "Are you serious?" Yeah.
Like, how dare you?
I think your mic's off or something. We can't hear you.
Okay. He might be joining us.
Working now.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It certainly is.
That was it's the irritating experience. But like I said, Justin was the first new competitor I faced in a while. Last season, this season, I've faced and I've beaten pretty much all XPW has to offer. With the introduction of the X Division back, there have been more competitors. Justin was one of them. But at the same time, there's also an introduction of a whole new level of lower card talent. So honestly, if we are reshuffling the desk, the only person that has even given me a shimmer of anything at all, would probably be Evan McCarthy.
Okay. Jason, where you? Oh, is he gone? Oh man. Okay.
His connection might have died already.
Okay.
He
So
was mentioning that.
Phoenix, you're the current tag team champs. Any tag team out there, you really want to test your mettle against a team you haven't really ran through yet? What is your goal for the tag titles?
Do you want to take it, Sean, or me?
You go ahead.
I mean, with the Iceman Classic coming up, I think we're going to be paying close attention there. Old teams are coming back, Hall of Fame teams, some makeshift teams. We're just keeping our eyes out wherever we see something coming up.
Okay.
I think maybe the Iceman Classic will be an indicator of.
And it's great that you mentioned that. For those of you who do not know, next week we're starting back up the annual Iceman Tag Team Classic. There are many teams that are going to be coming together for this ultimate tournament of pure tag team wrestling. These are going to be some of the best tag team wrestling matches you will see in the video game. In any esports is going to be draw dropping. You're going to see pure teamwork. You're going to see some things you probably never seen before, and we're going to crown new Iceman Tag Team Classic winners this year. So the teams that are coming together, oh man, so many teams we've never seen before. So many teams that are coming together. It is.
How many teams do we have so far?
I can't even tell you because this is probably going to be the biggest tournament ever. I need to put a cap on it because people are just coming together every day. So we may. Oh man, this is going to be a full bracket. This is going to be a crazy tournament. I can't even give you a number of the teams that's registered so far. It's definitely more than what we had last year. As far as the
Would
teams.
you say more than 10?
Yeah.
or 10 at
Probably,
least.
probably 10.
Wow, that's
My mind is like 9 or
jeez.
10. But because I'm allowing X Division to team up with each other as well to do the Iceman Classic because their
Right.
season is ending in a couple weeks. So they're going by the time the finals come around, they're already going to be out of the X Division. So they're teaming up as well. So things are going to be interesting, very interesting. So of course you got some favorites, but we will announce the teams this weekend. So stay out on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere you can, follow us. Make sure you like this video right now. Yeah, we're gonna be announcing teams, and it's gonna shock you. I'm telling you. So it's gonna be a fun time. Fun time. Any reactions from the ECB? I believe you're in the tournament as well. How you feel about this Iceman Tag Team Classic? You and ACO have won the classic before. You're not teaming together again this year. So what will this win mean to you now that you're going with a different partner this time around?
It's something new to try. I never had another tag team partner that I could really see my teeth in. At a point, I was with Jason. At a point, we never did anything with that. But this new team could prove something new that I haven't had before. We're very special. Be seen the next tag team.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be different. Hacksaw, are you just excited about this tournament as I am?
Excited. I'm excited to see the new tag teams forming. I'm excited to see a new challenge for Phoenix to defend against. I'm sure that it was a shot to the ego losing at Hold the Line for Phoenix being the current tag team champions. So they definitely have, I'm sure they definitely have something to prove in this. We may come out with brand new tag team champions at the end of this entire tournament. It may very well happen. So my advice is just, you better be prepared, Sean and Joe. You better be prepared because it's really looking like, we're going to have some really tough teams in this tournament. You got the XPW Hall of Famer tag team of French Toast Mafia in there.
Yes,
They announced theirs earlier this week.
Oh man,
they are back. Not sure if they, if they can knock the ring dust off in time, but they were our very first tag team champions in XPW history. The very first. And they made their names known as a dominant tag team at the beginning. So that's only one of the few teams that you got to face against. Then we got some hungry X Divisioners there to make their name known. A lot of tag teams that are very competitive individuals are coming together. And yeah, you're going to have some challenges, Phoenix. You're going to have a lot of challenges moving forward into the future.
Yes, definitely. So, real quick, I just want to get each of your reactions to the overall. I heard you had a promo. You wanted to cut a little something up. You want to put your final stamp on this dominant Carnage victory. I'll leave the floor up to you guys. Hacksaw, you can direct who's going to go as far as which order people is going to speak. But yes, let's hear it. Congratulations, Carnage. You are the Season 6 Brand Supremacy winners. So congrats, definitely. I deserve it. That dog.
Let's go with mad. It's mad.
That thing is jumping all over.
Let's go with Phoenix. Let's go with Phoenix first to
Okay.
start things off. Sean, what do you have to say?
All I have to say is the house always wins.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Joe West.
You know, I'm happy to be a part of Carnage, the winning team. You know, not even all the matches had to be run for us to get a victory. And like I said before, we're gonna be keeping our eyes open for the Iceman Classic. Be watching all the teams, and you know, whoever steps up to Phoenix will be ready. We just fought a dirty team, so that won't catch us again like that.
Dirty teams.
Now let's go to our United States champion, ECB.
All I want to say is that I am the Midgard champion. I am the Midgard champion to be. I am the only champion in the making of that movie. No. This championship proves it. I've beaten every person that has ever stepped up for this U.S. championship. No one can touch me. Johnny Prince proves that he can play with his people on Anarchy, but he cannot hang with Carnage's true Midgard champion. I'm the guy. The man to be.
Like it.
Very well. Very well.
U.S. champ.
And then
Talk your stuff.
last but not least, let's go ahead and hear what our XPW World Champion has to say.
Last season, hold the line, brand versus brand. Anarchy. It was the only difference. It was my first brand versus brand hold the line. I led my Kingdom of Anarchy into hold the line and gave them their first ever victory against Carnage they've possibly had. Clinched the momentum war, definitively won the entire show, even took their top title. This season, brands flip. I said after I took that, Carnage would become my Kingdom too, and I would lead them to success. And now, this season, I was drafted there. Hold the line happens, clinch the momentum war, clinch the show itself. So in the end, singles competition, teams, actions, brands, doesn't matter. When it comes to facing Adrian Coleman, settle for second.
Isn't his voice just divine? Jeez, he's just got a nice voice. He's just got a nice voice. I don't know what he's using, but the quality of that was just good, real good, real good. Well, that's all the time we have, folks. Thank you for tuning in to. Well, wait,
Jason.
Acting from the captain.
whoa, back from the dead.
Jason's back.
So you was
had
like,
something
I
to
don't want to
say?
hear anything Coleman has to say. I'm going to be last. Oh man, that's what he said without saying it.
Let's see if he can get this mic working.
Yeah, Jason, come on. The people wants to hear from the resident cowboy. He said you got to give some likes for him to speak. So hurry up, like this video. Shout out your favorite whiskey in the comment section. Okay, type in your favorite whiskey. Maybe that would entice him to speak during this broadcast. Your favorite whiskey. Kids under 21, your favorite, brand chocolate milk.
Juice. Or apple juice.
Apple juice. Yeah. I still like apple juice. It's really good.
I'm more of a Glenfiddich type of guy myself. Are we gonna get to hear from the cowboy?
Come on, Jason. Come on. Come on. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Come on. Come on.
But while we're sitting here, I did want to present a gift out of the spirit of competition to Anarchy, right? After this past, and we lost Jason, but after this past, hold the line, it was great competition. It was great competing against everyone and ATX himself. So I have a gift, and we'll start off, one by one for the Universal Champion.
Oh.
For Johnny Prince.
Oh.
For Johnny Prince. Here's yours. For Black Ops, Beatdown, and Vegatron. Another one.
This is so mean.
For
the bow tie
for
makes
Brute.
it worse.
For Brute. For Brute, I got a special one for you. Here's an L. I also have one for Evan McCarthy. You get yourself an L. And all the other ones that I can't remember on the Anarchy roster, you get an L as well. But personally, for the Anarchy GM, my friend, my colleague, you've done a wonderful job with Anarchy. We've worked together for a good little while now.
Oh man.
I have a very special gift for you that is not an L, but it's all the way from the Hacksaw himself. You get this D right here.
Oh, man.
Take it in.
Oh,
Take it in. Enjoy it. Soak it up.
Oh.
I made them especially for you.
Oh,
all these
man.
L's and D's.
I mean, you won, so you gotta talk your stuff. You gotta.
It was, hey.
He probably would have done the same thing.
It's a special delivery. It's a special delivery. I dressed up for the occasion. Got my nice little suit on, everything. I wanted to make sure you knew it was special. These gifts are special from the heart. From the heart.
Well then. Well done. Well done. Well done, sir. All right. Jason,
Congratulations, everyone.
This is your last chance, man. The people want to hear from you. We're about to end the show. I guess not. I'll give you 5 seconds.
5.
Well, no.
4. 3.
He may do a last minute. No, I guess that's it. Jason.
Little technical check.
You missed the boat, so that's all the time we have. Thank you, individuals. Thank you, the Carnage roster. This is probably the last time we're going to see all of these men together on the same brand. But thank you for your effort. We look to see what happens after this, what happens in Iceman Classic, what happens at Rise to Glory, who will win the Royal Rumble, who will buy their ticket straight to the main event of Final Stand. It's a lot. And we also have the King of the Ring to settle as well. So there's a lot of stuff we are going to go through after tonight. Things are just going to get as exciting. I'm excited. The people are excited. We look forward to you finish out the season very strong. I am your host, of Pharaoh, and this is Enter the Tomb.
Peace.